Hey everybody, Vaping Trucker finally back with another video. Want to talk about a few things before I get started mixing this. I will say I have been busy, work's picked back up, so that's good. But I've been on the road for quite a while. I went home Easter weekend finally. But I ran out of VG, I ran out of PG, I was out of nicotine. So all I had was flavors. That really didn't do anybody any good. But I've restocked now, so we're going to do this recipe. Um, the other thing I want to talk about are these bad boys here. These are the one drop flavors. Uh, I got a lot of them in. This is pineapple. Basically, guys, these flavorings are made by Real Flavors. They're put out by One Drop Flavors, which they say right on their website is a Real Flavors is their parent company. I've tasted some of these. I haven't mixed with them, so I can't give you any information there. What I can tell you is first with Real Flavors was the Real Flavors VG concentrates. Uh, Next was the Real Flavors SC or Super Concentrates. These are basically Real Flavors PG concentrates. I have tested side by side VG, the VG Super and the PG concentrates. They are all the same. So, like the peach, I have all three of. They taste identical. This strawberry, Real Flavor strawberry, has a very unique taste to it. They are all the same. So, if you're wondering what they are, maybe you've tried a strawberry and you liked it, then you're safe to order this. They're easier to work with because they are in PG than the VG was. So that's what I have to say about that. Also, I'm going on vacation in June, the end of May, beginning of June. So I've been searching, or I don't want to take a mod and batteries and juice on a plane with me. Finally, going on a vacation where I don't have to start off driving for free to get there. So we're going to fly this year, which is great. Looking forward to it. So I picked up this Aspire Breeze. It uses the zero point 0.5 ohm coils. Just a little thing here. I think it holds 3 milliliters of juice. Uh, I'm not really going to do a review on it, but I will say that I've been putting juice in here that I mix to go in a sub-ohm tank or on my RDA. And it tastes just as good in here. There's a little flavor loss, but not a great flavor loss. So with this particular little all-in-one device, you really don't have to adjust your flavoring too much. Uh, so I mean that's a good thing. It is a sub-ohm coil. It uses a zero point 0.5 ohm coil. Battery lasts me about half a day. Uh, so I'm gonna be able to take two of these and like three 30 milliliter bottles of juice, and that'll last me the whole week while I'm in Florida. So that's a good thing. This has my bourbon cream recipe in it, which I'm going to do another video today. It's an older recipe, but that video will be a little discussion about that bourbon cream. Um, for those of you drivers, if you're in the Louisville, Kentucky area, I'm from Kentucky. The Louisville, Kentucky area, there's a vape shop there called Vapor Labs, LABS. If you just Google it, they have 3 or 4 locations. Their location in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and their location on Outer Loop in Louisville. You can get a truck in there. The one in Elizabethtown, well, both of them, they're like in a little shopping center. Just park behind the shopping center and walk back out front to where they are. But if you're in that area, you need coils, you need uh, a new device. If you need coils built, they still do that at their locations. Um, Juice, cotton, VG, PG, nicotine, a limited amount of flavorings. Um, the only thing that I don't like about their flavorings, they are a little expensive, but if you need it, they're there. And they don't tell you what the flavor, what the company is. Um, so, for instance, this is one of their flavoring bottles. Um, let's see if I can get that. Okay. It just says strawberry. Okay. This is strawberry ripe. Okay. Once you taste it, you know strawberry ripe. Uh, this is another one of theirs. It just says whipped cream. This is TFA whipped cream. Uh, so, I mean, they won't tell you what they are, but sometimes they'll give you a little hint. You know, like you may say, I'm looking for strawberry ripe, and they'll pick up their strawberry and go, this probably be pretty close for you. You know, so they're not supposed to tell you, but they'll kind of help you out. Uh, but anyway, if you're in the area and you need supplies, stop by. They're good people, friendly, knowledgeable. They'll take care of you. Okay. Enough with all that. The recipe today, it's Truckin Strawberry de Leche. Now, this is loosely based on when I first started vaping. Cape Fear has a liquid called what's the name of that? Thyland, Thalian. Um, it's a dulce leche strawberry with whipped cream on top. Uh, I absolutely love that liquid. I won't say that this is a clone, it's not a remix, but it's that same profile. If you like that juice, you should like this juice. Um, so that's all I'm going to say about it. Let's do things a little different. Let's try to mix something here. All righty. The first thing we're going to put in here is Flavor Art Vanilla Bourbon. Now, there is no bourbon flavor to this. It's just a different type of vanilla. So this goes in. We're doing a 100 milliliter bottle again. I really like this, so I want to make a bunch so it can steep. This thing takes about 8 to 10 days to steep, somewhere in there. Uh, and the next ingredient is the one that requires the steeping. So this is Flavor Art Vanilla Bourbon at 1.75%. So 1.75 on the scale. And I went a little over, but that's okay. It's not going to hurt. Tear the scale out. Next is TPA's Dulce de Leche. Now, this is the reason why this needs to steep. We're using this again, 1.75%, so 1.75 on the scale. Uh, but this flavor starts off very, very strong. Um, when you first vape this, it's going to be mainly all that you taste. Uh, and you know, about 5 days in, it starts to disappear a little bit or weaken. And about day 8 or so, it's more in the background, and the strawberries are kind of more up front. Uh, Tear your scale out again. Next, we have Red Touch Strawberry by Flavor Art, using that at 2.5%. So 2.5 grams on the scale. Now, it's really easy when you mix in multiples of 10, you know, like 100. So 1.75% is, you know, it just all carries over. Uh, that's my little math section for today. That one's in. Next, we have Strawberry Ripe at 4%. So 4 grams on the scale. And this combination of strawberries to me, the red touch and the strawberry ripe, uh, it, to me, it's kind of like you cut up some fresh strawberries. And I don't know how y'all do it, but at home, we'll take the fresh strawberries, you core them, and then you cut them up into slivers or just in half. Uh, you cut them up and you pour the sugar on them, kind of shake the bowl up, then you cover it up and put it in the refrigerator. Well, the strawberries and the sugar kind of mix, they juice and create uh, like just this sweet syrupy juice around it. To me, this combination of strawberries, that's what you get. Um, Next, we got super sweet. This is optional, of course, but a 0.5%, 0.5 on the scale. I like it in this recipe. Uh, I like it just a little bit sweeter. And the last ingredient is Flavor Apprentice whipped cream at 2.5%, so 2.5 on the scale. Now, when this liquid is ready, you should get on the inhale, you should get a strawberry with a light back note of that dulce de leche. And then on the exhale, you're going to get a little more of that dulce de leche, but you're going to get the whipped cream finish. Um, it's just really good, y'all. Okay. Now, I have 3 milligram 80/20 base here. I did not get any gloves, so 3 milligram is a lot safer to use than 100 milligram without gloves. Uh, so we're going to fill this up. You probably can't see it on the bottle. This bottle's marked. The top of these ribs is 3 ounces. We need 3.3 ounces, so we're going to go up to about that curve on the bottle with this. Yeah, so today I'm in Chicago, basically North Lake, Illinois. It's close enough to Chicago. Uh, and it's, I don't know, 37, 38 degrees out here, sunny, clear skies. I'm sure over this weather. Uh, I'm definitely over the weather. Uh, all I do is I run back and forth between Chicago and New Jersey for the most part. Uh, and this winter's been, it hadn't been bad, but when we get it, we get it. When we don't, it's still just cold as hell. So, like I said, I'll be glad when it's over. Just a little more. I should have cut the tip off this bottle. Would have made it a lot easier to squeeze in here. That's the other thing that Vapor Lab sell. If you need bottles or just anything to make e-juice, they don't carry scales. It's one thing that I keep telling them that they should have is scales. Um, but I'm just a customer. All right, back up here. We'll mix this up. I do have 3, maybe 4 recipes that are ready to be released. Um, well, 2 more, and then I've got the old recipe that's already ready. I'm just going to do a video on it once this one goes up. I do have another recipe that it's almost finished. I just got one thing. I did get a lot of flavorings in. uh, when I was home. So hopefully there's one in there that'll do what I need it to do. Um, it's going to be another strawberry vape, but way different. It's my version of a strawberry vape that's on the market right now. Uh, they sell it where at the company where at Vapor Labs, but I really enjoy it also. Okay, now to vape some of this. Take a clean bottle and a clean dripper, which is where this juice is going as soon as I pour it in there. It's an old Sigelli 150. It's old, but it's reliable. I have dropped this thing. I've just beat the heck out of it, and it always works. Um, so, guess you can't complain about that. I am getting a lot of strawberry up front, uh, but this evening, tomorrow, that Dolce cream will come out, and it's going to be dominant. And like I said, around day 7, 8, 8 to 10, somewhere in there, uh, strawberries come back around, and it's very good. So give us a try if you want to. Uh, Appreciate y'all watching. Share my videos with your friends if you like them. I mean, if you don't, if you just want to sit around and make fun of an old guy mixing, that's fine too. Uh, Whatever, y'all. Stay safe, keep trucking, and of course, keep vaping. See you next time.